How do you develop your ideas? Do you follow a particular outline? Do you use it in Word? Do you do sticky notes? Like, I mean, what's your method?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The first thing I'll say about how I develop an idea is that I know it's an idea when I stop and I go, ooh, like something about the character and the situation. You're like, that's interesting. I want to find out more about that. And once that's in place, it all becomes this mechanical process of teasing out that original idea and what you like about it, and then what it eventually grows into. Because this is this annoying truth that often the first thing that you like about an idea never makes it to the final draft.
Okay. Yeah.
Sometimes it does, and that's wonderful, but a lot of times it goes by the wayside as you just pick out particulars. So I've tried a bunch of different methods for development. I've tried note cards on a corkboard, I've done Word documents, I've done free writes, I've done snowplows, which is one professor called just writing the story end to end in one sitting and just doing that several times. And that everything's kind of worked okay. And so I'm still sort of finding out with each project what's the best way to do this. But the thing that I'll do with every project, whether or not I include other things, is do just scene by scene outline and just read through it in chronological order and try to experience it like the viewer would and say, does this make sense? What questions am I having? Am I missing opportunities? And then as you do a draft, then you go back to that process and just pull the scenes back over to that outline and say, okay, what are the holes? What are the things that we need to make more of? All that. So it's pretty organic.
Okay. I know that some writers don't like to outline at all. Is that something that you don't recommend because it's more rewrite in the back end?
I don't recommend not outlining at all because that means you truly are going to be in the dark in a way that's going to slow you down, I think is what. So people that want to do this for a living, there needs to be some element of some sort of predictability to your speed, and every writer finds that out in their own way, how fast they can write, what's the ideal speed for them to do something. Obviously, when you have deadlines, that goes out the window. But if you're speccing, it's important to give yourself a destination because you'll get lost in the weeds. And the thing is, there are always so many good ideas at any given point in your story if there's no outline. So you can get to a point and think, I could go in 10 different directions and they all are equally good, but what's the story I'm actually trying to tell? And that should guide you to what your true ending should be. And therefore, in that sense, even if it's just that, you've got an outline. So I think the more you can think through the scenes that you're going to write, the more you know your characters and the more you can actually tell the story intentionally. And so some people think outline, they think, you know, Roman numerals and letters, but it doesn't have to be that rigid. It's more just the path of the screenplay. And your path through that screenplay as the writer to keep you from wandering off into limbo.